Laura, terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Gee, I wouldn't like Carol King to hear it, but hear me say it, but that's a great version. I like that version better than hers.
Why, thank you.
That's terrific. All right, where did you get that big voice?
I don't know really. I think I got it from my grandmother.
Did your grandmother shout at people?
Yeah.
Did she sing?
No, she had a beautiful contralto, and she never followed it up because her parents sort of held her back, very Victorian, Irish Catholic.
Yes.
And they wouldn't let her go.
You're American Irish, American
That's
Irish,
right.
eh? Yeah. Well, so where did you start? Which part of the States are you from?
I'm from upstate New York.
Okay. And singing in choirs or singing where early on?
I started in a church choir, but I never dreamt of being a performer. I was much too shy. And I was in high school. I was pushed into a play by my music teacher. He said, "You have to sing." And I got the lead, and then I was just obsessed,
Why?
It was the first time, I think, that I felt secure, and I knew I had the audience. And it was the first time I really, I found a way to express myself, all the emotions that I had held inside.
How old were you?
17.
What did you sing?
I was in a musical. It was Pajama Game. Have you ever seen that?
Sure we have. Do you remember what you sang? What's for Pajama Game?
I was the lead. It was, hey there. That
you
song?
with you?
You with the stars in your eyes.
And did you walk off saying, "Wow, what is this"?
I knew it.
Did
I
you?
didn't even ask. I just went for it. I was obsessed. I went to acting school after that in New York, and I just started auditioning.
That's for me. Do you still regard yourself as shy or introverted off stage?
If I'm basically introverted. I know everyone's going to say, yeah, right. No, but it's, I think once you're an introvert, you're always an introvert.
Mm-hmm.
On the outside, I can be, if I'm comfortable with someone, I'll hit them around and stuff.
Right. But
I
otherwise
think to really open up, it takes time.
All right. Now, Gloria, did you know that was going to be a hit?
I had no idea. You don't know when you've never done it before, and it was my first record, and when it happened, I didn't know what was happening. What they did is I went around and played all the clubs in America, all the,
Yes.
the disco clubs. I'd sing in them, and when they knew the song, I was so surprised. I couldn't believe it.
Yes. But, I mean, that's now yours. That's almost a signature.
Yeah.
That's yours. I mean,
Yeah, it
someone
is.
plays that, that's Laura Branigan.
Yeah.
We got some footage, actually, of
Oh, God!
from those few. Let's turn the clock back a few years. Have a look at this and see Laura in action back in the early 80s. Now, the audience could see
Milk
Laura.
fed.
Then Gloria was just sort of sliding off the chair. Why?
Well, I look very well fed, don't I? And it's funny. Don't you think I look funny?
No, you look terrific. Terrific and a good song. But interesting, we showed some old footage of Peter Allen, who was here the other day again, and he actually started in the studio doing a program called Bandstand, and we showed the same footage, and he does that as well. Oh no, it's up there.
I mean, I love Gloria, but I look funny.
Now, do you find again Peter Allen saying whether it's Rio or I Still Call Australia Home, he's got to sing it every time because that's a signature. You've obviously got to sing it every time in the shows at the Hilton.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
I love it. I love it. There's no better climax to a show than Gloria. I mean, it's and I love it because the audience just goes crazy, and it's the perfect ending. I'm sure I would never ever not want to sing Gloria.
No. Well, I mentioned all those the other hits you've had, but nothing as big as Gloria. Is it a bit like winning a gold medal at the Olympics in the sprint or something where you can't actually reach that again? Do you keep looking for that?
Gloria wasn't my biggest hit. People think it was,
Oh, really?
but Self-Control album and sold more than Gloria.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
I know everyone knows me for Gloria, but
Yeah.
I've had other records that have been bigger.
And the duet, you did a duet with John Farnham, whom we had on the show yesterday, back in the Logies.
Yeah.
In '86. What did you sing?
86 or 87.
What did you sing?
I want to know what love is.
That was his.
I want you to He's great.
Yes, he is very good.
He was just a wonderful voice.
The other thing, we're out of time, but the other thing that I read about you is the 4-octave voice. I talked about the big voice early on. And I've read of Roy Orbison having a 4-octave voice, and Wayne Newton. I'm not as... Are you conscious of that? Are you conscious of that range?
Yeah, I'm conscious of picking songs that really will use my range, you know, and I try to use... Most of my range is in the, not in the head voice, which is the falsetto, it's in the big voice. Yeah. And I try to pull that to the farthest, you know.
Of women we've interviewed, I think Dame Kiri's, Takanawa, the opera singer, is the only one who's actually has, as we know, the 4-octave range. Did you ever think of getting in that serious side of music?
I study with an opera coach. I would like to do it, but it's just so different. You know, you can't do both, and I don't think I could ever give this up, ever. No.
It's obviously still a buzz. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, terrific. Thank you for singing for us, and lovely to meet you. Don't forget that's the Hilton in Sydney for tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night, and then in Melbourne on the third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Sounds like a great show. Very much. Thank you for that very much. After the break, gee, we switched there. A real live Tasmanian devil. He's next.